Welcome back to In Ohio Country today. Big Dan Wilson alongside of Wayne Krom, and Wayne is a parts and service manager for New Holland, one of the fine suppliers to one of our sponsors, Apple Farm Service. Now, as a parts and service manager for New Holland and an active farmer, you know firsthand what it takes to get that part or specific service that they need to keep our farmers up and running, don't you?
Yeah, I feel like I do. I understand the sense of urgency that our customers deserve from purchasing this nice first class equipment, whether it's hay equipment, tractors, combines, or self-propelled choppers. And the today's farming environment also often runs at around the clock, and farmers want to use that equipment when they're whether it's their fields, their cattle, or their hay's ready to go.
You know, let's talk about the quality of New Holland. I mean, it's a name brand that's been around for a long time, and it's something that, from an innovation standpoint, they're constantly innovating and changing their products. So obviously, their parts and the service that's needed to keep up with those changes is something that you do, and probably keeps you pretty active, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So the technology is part of the whole operation, whether that's whole goods, the equipment, the parts, the service, the auto guidance, the precision land management. But it's all very precise. And one of our goals is to make our customers efficient and safe, and there's often a lot of less margin in today's business, and we want to provide a solution that makes the farmer more efficient and puts more money in the bottom line.
Yeah, when we talk about profitability in our farmers these days, like you said, input costs and what it takes to run a farming operation has increased over the years, and sometimes those commodities just don't bring what they used to, and especially with trade wars and international types of effects, they could definitely have an effect on our farmers' profitability. They need every edge they can get, and that's something New Holland could do for them, right?
Yes, technology is built into just about everything that we do. It's it has turned out to be kind of low cost. This technology was a big deal years ago, but like today we sell a drone, and at the end of the day, a drone's a pretty low cost input for a farmer. With if you maximize what you can get back from it, from a livestock operation, row crop, all the way down to getting plant stands in a newly planted cornfield.
You know, we talk about that technology that has come to the forefront and is changing the way our farmers operate on a daily basis, but you've probably seen it firsthand on the farm growing up and seeing that technology. Let's talk about the evolution of the products and what it means to our farmers.
Oh my, that could be a long story, but yeah, our farm at home integrated into technology on the auto guidance part of it. Probably back in '05 or '06, I was running the sprayer back in those days and had a light bar that didn't have a screen on it. You had to push 2 or 3 buttons, and you hope you understand it. And today, we've turned into where maybe even an iPad can be the monitor, and iPad or tablets are usually very intuitive of how to operate. And all that technology, yeah, there's cost to it, but at the end of the day, it's very cost effective. Even today we did a hay clinic here at Apple Farm Service, and there's technology built into things as simple as making hay to do it better.
Yeah. So one of the things, too, that I think that you just mentioned when it comes to the technology and how it's changing is making sure that next generation feels comfortable working on the farm. Of course, when you look at the demographics to farming, our demos show that most of our farmers' average age is well over 50, no matter what state you're in. And so in order to get those younger demographics more comfortable on the farm, it's almost important, maybe necessary, to have this kind of technology that they can operate with.
Right, yeah, because the generation, probably next generation younger than me, is they demand that technology. And there's, in one example, a corn planter, there's so many different functions that a corn planter can be monitored, and the operator can see that on the go, from down pressure to seed count, and even here in baling hay, that we can identify every bale with a serial number and be able to view those recordings later on to know what moisture's in that hay, or what the protein level is in that hay, or the feed value. So it's in pretty much every aspect of things that we can do.
You know, if people want more information about New Holland, the parts and service that you provide, where can they go?
The best and quickest place is newholland.com. North America, and there's all kinds of information there. There's precision lane management data. There's all of our equipment specs, online parts catalog, and then a list of dealers here in North America, how to get a hold of them.
And, of course, if you want more information about New Holland, you can always check them out on the web at applefarmservice.com. Wayne Krom has been our guest. Wayne, thanks for joining us.
You bet. Thank you. I've enjoyed it.
And we'll be back with more in Ohio Country today, right after this.